Kom here with Studio Sweat On Demand, here with the lovely sidekick Bethany.
Hi guys.
How you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. Hey, we have a question, and to us it seems like a really weird time to answer this question because it's about working out in the cold.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of summer here on our half of the world, but the other half of the world is
so in the winter.
Knee deep in snowy winter right now. So
and honestly, Canada, it's gonna snow there soon.
Really? Already? Wow.
No, August.
No, did you hear your accent changed immediately?
August.
Anyways, so David from New Zealand was asking, is it safe to work out when it's cold, when the weather's cold?
Absolutely.
Yep, that's the short answer.
I'm done now.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed our vlog today.
Okay, I'll come back.
But let's talk a little bit more about it, because I know people are hesitant to work out in the cold.
Yeah, it's not very fun to go outside right now.
Yeah, well, even the thing is, I think he means even indoors when it's very cold as well. So we're talking cold indoors or outdoors, okay? It is 100% safe for 90% of the population, okay? If you have any special conditions like asthma or anything like that, maybe it's not safe for you to inhale that cold air.
Talk to your doctor first.
Exactly, but for the general population, totally cool, actually even really good for you. Your body's gonna maintain its temperature if you dress properly, 98.6, it's gonna stay right there. So let's just talk.
How do you do that?
Okay, good question.
How do you dress properly?
Yeah, how do you dress properly? Well, the worst thing that you can do is get your clothes wet.
Oh yeah.
Because then you will drop your body temperature. How do you get your clothes wet? Sweat or rain, right?
Falling in the snow.
Or falling in the snow. Absolutely. So let's just talk about the sweat factor, because obviously if you run in the rain, you're going to get wet and you're going to probably experience hyperthermia if you're in really cold conditions. Yeah. By the way, we're talking about anything 0 degrees or more for Fahrenheit for the most part, give or take 10 degrees. Okay, and you can do the Celsius, calculator there if you'd like. But so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you want to think dress in layers. And I used to always tell my fit campers in Washington State when we would go out for our outdoor workouts, and it did get really, really cold there, your bottom layer should be one of these Cool Wick or lighter type layers, and not only on your chest but on your feet as well. So the socks that are very thin like this, you want to avoid your first layer being tight woven cotton type material that actually absorb sweat, okay? Because and hold on to the sweat, because then you're gonna freeze.
Try to stay dry on that first layer.
Exactly. So your first layer should be something like this, and then after that, that's when you can start using your warmer, your fleece and stuff like that. It's also really important, if you think about where the heat often escapes and where you have to watch the circulation.
Hands, feet, and head, right? Hands,
feet, head, and even your ears, which some people consider part of your head. So you want to make sure to keep those areas warm. The same thing on those though, guys. If you get, them sweaty or wet, they're going to get cold. They're actually going to get cold faster. So make sure you dress in layers so that you can peel, layers off as you could overheat. That's actually one of the most common mistakes, is overdressing when you're working out.
I wouldn't know. I've never actually worked out in the cold.
Have you? I was totally wondering.
No, because whenever we've gone to Canada, I mean, it's minus 40 degrees, and there's no way you're getting this California San Diego girl outside to go for a run.
Well, I've done it a lot, and dressing in layers is definitely something I recommended. And we would actually even kind of warm up inside with just this layer on. So I'd have them warm up for like 5-7 minutes with just this layer on. They'd put their next layers on, and they had about 30 seconds to do so, and then we'd run outside in the cold.
Sounds like fun.
It was really, really fun. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of miss it. So when you're checking your forecast for your outdoor workouts, make sure that you take wind into consideration, because that wind chill factor can make things vastly different, right? You know that from your time in Canada. A couple other things to think about: sunscreen. As far as being safe, just because it's cold doesn't mean the sun won't fry you. So keep that in mind. Another issue that I had with our outdoor workouts when it was extremely cold was people slipping on ice. And so I would just caution you to really watch out for that ice, because if you break your leg, you're not going to have a great time working out after that.
No. I think another thing that you need to really make sure that you're doing is hydrating yourself while you're out there working out, because a lot of times might not, when you're out here in the heat, you feel the dryness. You feel like you're craving that water. And when
Yeah.
you're in that cold, you might not feel it as much, but be sure to hydrate because you will get dehydrated if you don't.
You're spot on. It's just as easy to get dehydrated in the cold as it is the warm. It
Because
just
you're still
doesn't-
sweating.
Yeah, you don't feel it
You don't
like you
feel
were
that
saying.
dry.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the bottom line:
Yeah.
is get yourselves working out, whether it's indoors or out. When the weather is cold, dress appropriately,
Mm-hmm.
and you're still 100% able to get it done. That's our vlog for today.
Have a good outdoor workout.
Have a good outdoor workout or indoors, and the best indoor workouts, and even we have some outdoor now, can be found on Studio Sweat On Demand.
It's raining fire.